Yes, I am live. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Uh, this is a serious matter. A serious matter, and it's just, I don't even know how to sugarcoat it. I don't know what to do. I know what to do. Everything's, being done that can possibly be done, but this has been hell week for me. So, yes, all the headlines are true. Dad is in the hospital, and he's still in ICU. I went and saw him a little while ago, and he looked like he was on a 3-day binge from like frat parties for like a 3-day holiday weekend. And I know that's kind of funny, but it's really not. But when you're heavily medicated after surgery, and I'm not going to go into details, but he's a fighter and he's doing good. And the only other thing I'm gonna say about that is, okay, I'm trashed. I'm mentally fried. I don't even know where I find it anymore. Honestly, I just don't. The amount of stress and everything with this, oh, when it rains it pours. But what I really wanted to say was, now I've given Meghan Markle, my shit stain sister, half sister, and she is a shit stain. And I'm not going to hold back on that because she is a fucking shit stain. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course, for legal matters. But yeah, she can suck a fucking, what do they call it? A mule that, or a donkey, or when somebody says something, they like dictate. Yeah, something along those lines. But I don't want to fuck with YouTube that much because now, I mean, seriously, I mean, I need to make YouTube work for me. Honestly, I do. So, um, you know, things have changed, a lot in the last week as far as dad goes. So it's going to be a whole different ballpark. And so I'm asking everybody, um, to please keep the channel going. Please like, please subscribe, please share, become a member or whatever. I mean, and the other thing I want to say is, you know, dad's going to be okay, but it's going to be a whole different world than what he's used to. And I'm not going to go into detail because that's nobody's business but my dad's. So, um, oh, so for all the other YouTubers out there, right, who watch my fucking channel, right, and then you download my shit or copy my shit and you post it on your channel for your likes and your views, okay, I'm talking everybody. I don't care who you are, but there's a lot of you. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who take my shit, which is fine, but this time, all you motherfuckers who take my shit and copy my shit, okay, tell them to like and tell them to subscribe and tell them to be a good cause for my channel, all right? And everything's fine. Otherwise, you guys can all go suck a you know what, you know? Because, and you know who you are, right? There's a couple, three good ones, and there's a couple, three ones that I could like give a flying fuck about. And I know I have to watch my language because it's not appropriate for YouTube, but and now I'm going to touch on the fact, yeah, I'm sorry I look like shit. It's been 3 days of hell, and I'm surprised I didn't get arrested yesterday for disorderly conduct and irrational behavior in a hospital setting. I mean, that's like almost a crime here because you have to be it's nothing like the States, it's nothing like other countries and stuff like that. It's a little different, but it's top shelf care, guaranteed. And I'm sicker than a dog again. I was getting better from the last ship, but now the last 3 days of just it's like whatever it is, but you have to watch your mouth and you have to be respectful. And I went around and apologized to everybody today in the hospital because I was kind of out of line. I was rude to a lot of people. So, but if you're not used to it and you don't know how it is under duress and circumstances, it can be, very frustrating. And it was very frustrating. I felt like a ping pong ball with no direction, just like, oh, hit him this way. Oh, hit him that way. Oh, no, go over here. Oh, no, you got to go over here. Click. Oh, no, oh, no, you got to go over here. All fucking day long with 2 hospitals. One hospital completely bent me over and seriously with no lubrication. Bent me over with no lubrication and didn't do a goddamn thing except for say that they couldn't do the procedure. So it was just a fiasco. Had to be transferred to a different hospital. And the hospital that he's in now is 100 times better. And so those are the people that had to catch my ration of shit. And I apologize to them all day today. But I went and I saw Dad about 2 hours ago. And like I said, it's just like he looked like he looked like he was on a 3-day binger from frat parties. So at least he's comfortable and he's not in pain. And it's going to be, oh man, it's going to be a new horizon out there, guaranteed. And I'm not going to let this go at all. All right. I am not going to let this go one bit, because when Dad had a stroke over 3 years ago and I stepped in as, looking after my dad, which I did, and everybody in the world knows it. That has not been an easy route. That is something that you have to really consider before you take something on like that with anybody. But I did anyway, because it's not a big deal. It's like water off a duck's back. It's no big deal, But lately, oh shit. Lately, it's been crazy. But long story short, all right, I do blame Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, the shit stain of humanity. Yes, Meghan, and I hope you're watching right now. I hope you're watching, Meghan, because you are the shit stain of fucking humanity. You're a disgrace. And I hope people spit in your face when they see you walking down the street. I hope, they throw human feces at you because of how you really are as a person inside. It's disgusting. Okay? I started this YouTube channel about 3 years ago, because after Dad had his stroke, right? And to put a smile back on the man's face. Oh, solely to put a smile back on the man's face and give him a little uplifting. That was my purpose for this YouTube channel, right? And, as far as you as a half sister, you have nothing to fucking bitch and moan about your whole entire upbringing. You silver spoon fed fucking asshole, stuck up piece of shit. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. So the man who broke his ass in Hollywood for you when you were born, right? His whole life changed. And he fucking dedicated everything to you. Everything to you. And this is what you do. So back up a little bit here, because I started this YouTube channel 3 years ago to put a smile back on Dad's face after the stroke, after Meghan ditched him like shit stuck to her shoe, right? Like she ditched her whole family. Like, oh, I don't have a family. I'm an orphan. Oh, you know, it's like, I mean, come on. And then now, right? So I did this YouTube channel solely to make a jackass out of Meghan Markle. And I could care less how I look. You know, I put the wig on, chick magnet. That's me, chick magnet, Meghan. I haven't had the spark inside me for the last 6 months because of Dad and the downhill. It's so fucking hard, right? And when I get that like 2-3 days back of reprieve and I feel that little, I can be me again and be funny and be comical, it's gotten bad. And then we got colostomy bag Meghan. Colostomy bag Meghan. Which has no clueless on life or feelings or anything, right? Except for money. Stolen charity money. That's all she cares about. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. But so I've dogged her, I've poked at her, I've prodded at her, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. I've made some hilarious videos. I've made 200 plus videos, which I think are pretty funny, especially if they're just funny. When you get it, you get it. When you see the picture, you see what the video is about, then you get it, because I tried to keep up with everything that she was making an ass out of herself in public and on TV for. So that was the sole purpose of this YouTube channel, to put a smile back on my dad's face. Now the sole purpose of this YouTube channel is to bury Meghan Markle in the sewer underneath as much shit as humanly possible. She's had every opportunity for 7 years to make amends and to help my father. And the man who gave her everything and put that nasty yacht fucking hole where she's at today. And still to this day, Dad's in the hospital. And, I'm pretty secretive, and I try and cover up, and I try and do things to, keep Dad's privacy secure. So that's why I went silent for a few days, because the shit hit the fan. And this is a big, serious deal. And it's going to take a lot of extensive care. And so, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray to the gods and the universe, and every time I do that, they give me just, exactly what I need. And all I ask for is patience for me, because Lord knows I'm going to need some motherfucking patience now. Like I said, this just got bumped up to a whole different level. And Meghan Markle, how the fuck do you sleep at night? And the general public and everybody who watches my show, please like, subscribe, forward, do whatever you got to do. And just, tell everybody. Because this is what's really going on. This is the raw deal here. You're not going to get this anywhere else. You know, people will copy my stuff. People will steal my videos and they'll put them on their show. Oh, Tom said this about her. Tom demanded this. Tom did this. You know, all these jackasses, they have no clue, right? I don't really mean to say jackasses because everybody who wants to take this content and put it on their channel for their likes and their views, well, there's a price. Like and subscribe and share and become a member of my channel. I mean, for once. And especially you, Kevin O'Sullivan. I've been on your show so many times, and I got Samara hit me up like, oh, come on my show, come on my show. But every time I do, you cut me short, but you use my shit. So yeah, Kevin O'Sullivan Talk TV, you know, step up. You know, step up to the plate and push my channel, right? Because now my channel and everything that I make off of it, which is not that much money, but everything that I make off of it is now going to take care of my father and the other needs. So, and that's it. I'm transparent, and that's how it is. That there, it is just that it is what it is, and that's what it is. And it's no joke. I wish things would have been a little more worked out as far as like, oh yeah, let's go live in the Philippines. You know, I tried to talk him out of it a few times. And okay, you know, this is your show, Dad, and you know, I want to do what you want to do. And but fuck, dude, cover your bases, man. Do your homework. Do something for yourself. You know, so got kind of really screwed on insurance here. Nothing that he had there that he thought is going to cover him here. So everything's out of pocket, and it's going to be a day by day thing, and figure this out and get him, you know, whatever we need to get him. I don't know, but I don't know. I have no choice to have it in me still. All right, I'm not going to talk your ear off for the longest time. I'm going to kind of cut this short because I have to go back to the hospital. But hopefully Dad will be out of the ICU in a day or two, possibly, maybe. I've got a regular room waiting for him. And you know, I'll try and give you daily updates. And if you see Meghan, anybody in the world, if you see Meghan, you know, I'm not going to say throw a bag of shit at her, but I'm not going to not say that either. And I want it to be known worldwide, that the man who did everything for her and she threw away like a piece of dog shit stuck to the bottom of her shoe, the man is in, you know, I'm taking care of him. He's in really good care right now. And Meghan, you should be ashamed of yourself to show your face in public. You should be fucking ashamed. And I hope people who walk down the street in Montecito on Coast Village Road, where Lucky's, Trayloon, you know, the Coast Village Inn, where Harry probably lives more than he lives at your fucking house, you know, right down the street from the Miramar. Yeah, I hope if you go to those, I hope people look at you and point from now on. That's that soulless, evil fucking bitch. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, I'm so sorry. Allegedly, in my opinion. You know, whose dad is suffering in intensive care, you know, and she's gallivanting around the world pretending to be somebody when Meghan Markle is her only biggest fan to herself. And Hollywood, I know you're listening, Hollywood. Thomas Markle Sr., right? Renowned Emmy Award winner for director of photography in Hollywood. Don't give Meghan a fucking condom commercial. You know, Meghan should be like, you know, maybe doing colon guard commercials where you shit in a box and send it in the mail. You know, somebody ought to hack in a colon guard, like that company where you shit in a box and send it out to have like your colon tested. Somebody should hack into colon guard. Now, if the Black Knights out there and the Dark Knights, the hackers, hack into colon guard and send every stool sample to the front door of the Montecito Chicken fucking Ranch. All right. But anyway, we could go on for hours about that, but I've got to get back to the hospital, and I got to add a couple little snacks, but anyway, I'm going to cut this short, and I super appreciate everybody joining this live. It means a lot to me, and I'm 100% transparent on this. It is what it is, and I'll keep you posted. But Meghan, I can't even believe you can even sleep at night. And I know you don't have any friends. And because that's who you are as a person. Fake as fake can get. And that's 1,000%. And that's not even alleged. I'm not even going to say allegedly. Because Meghan, you are the fakest person I have ever known in my life. And it sucks that you're my fucking sister, half sister. You're a disgrace to my family name, how you treat my dad. So anyway, go choke on some rescue chicken or something, or, go choke on something on a yacht. That's all you're good at. But love you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome, and I think I'm gonna try and get a link or something, and try and get. I'm working on some other things for some different revenue or whatever like that, for like a GoFundMe or something, and I think I have a very dear friend of mine helping me with that right now, and I haven't had time to look into it, but like, subscribe, and share. And all you YouTubers out there, use my shit, but do your due diligence and fucking give credit where credit is given. You want to use my stuff? Tell them to, like, subscribe, and become a member of my channel. Okay? Because you guys get all these views and shit, clickbait off my shit, and you know who you are, and that's fine. But don't be a dickhead, because now this social media is actually really important now. So love you guys, and I'll keep you updated, and thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome, and I love you, and I'll see you very soon. Be the best person you can be. Selfless acts of kindness and charity, they go a long way, tenfold, and they come back to you 100 times. All right? And that's it. Love you guys, and see you soon.